All right, joining me now is Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs. Congressman, another House Democrat came out tonight calling for Biden to step aside. Mikey Sherrill of New Jersey. This doesn't sound like everyone's riding with Biden, or are they just making politically expedient comments in difficult districts?
So a little bit of both, but they're not, believe me, they're not unified about Joe Biden. I was talking to Democrats on the floor today. They're actually telling jokes about not being able to find Joe Biden on the floor. Meaning? Meaning that they're not convinced that he's the guy, and I'm not convinced that he stays the guy necessarily, because they've been gaslighting the people for so long that now that the truth is out, they themselves are willing to kind of joke around with people like me on the floor of the House.
Well, they're in a bind here, though, are they not? Because they're not, you know, I heard our dear friend Josh Hawley go, 25th Amendment, okay, that's just the most ridiculous thing ever. I mean, I love Hawley. They're not going to go use the 25th Amendment. They're not going. You're not going to have Merrick Garland and Austin and all these characters from the cabinet approach Joe and then go to Congress and get the requisite votes. That is never going to happen. So they're stuck with him. They are not leaving, and they're going to lose. So is Trump really a threat to democracy? If he's really an existential threat to democracy, but they're digging in with Biden.
Yeah, he's not. President Trump is not the threat to democracy. The threat to democracy is what we've seen happen with the media, with the left, with the Democrats for the last 4 years. I mean, it has been horrible what they've done. No, they're going to stick with Biden, I believe, ultimately, because who have they got? They got Kamala Harris. Are they even going to get a substitute on all the ballots in the country?
Some of the polls show that she's actually doing a little bit better than Biden. One of the late polls today we're going to get into later. But Axios is saying tonight, Congressman, that the former speaker has privately told people that she's deeply uneasy with Biden staying in, Nancy Pelosi. He would listen reluctantly, but he'd listen to her. A person close to Biden tells us. Nancy Pelosi, would she drop the hammer in any way, shape, or form in this situation?
The only way she'll drop the hammer and to get rid of Biden is if she thinks they're going to get wiped out in the down ballot ticket.
Well, it looks like they are going to get wiped out.
And I think
20 seats they're saying that they could lose because of Biden.
Yeah, that may be the case. But if that is the case, then she's going to try to ride to the rescue and get somebody else in there, because the down ticket now is what they're playing for, in my opinion. They know that Biden's going to lose. Probably Kamala Harris would lose. But the deal is they want to try to get back or preserve some leverage in the House of Representatives.
But then you have races like Tester in Montana. Sherrod Brown's been very smart in Ohio. He's played the Democrat populist role there. He's basically said Biden should step aside because he knows his constituents don't want Joe Biden. But from everything that we're seeing, most people know that Biden can't do this job and is not going to be president in a second term. Even if he wins, it's Kamala Harris's party now.
Right. It's going to be an oligarchy, similar to what we've seen for the last 4 years. But if it's a close race, they'll distance themselves from Biden. That's what they did before. They're going to do it more this time.
Well, the squad, which came into power as fight the power, right? It was fight the power. We're going to be the new force to be reckoned with. They folded like a cheap suit for Biden.
Yeah, they have. But that's been consistent. And remember, they wanted to take out Nancy Pelosi, and then...
Oh, and she met with him for 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, we'll do whatever you want.
Exactly right. So they've been a lot of talk and hot air.
All right, Congressman, great to see you, as always. Thanks so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.